For joining us tonight at 10. I'm Joe McCoy. A 21-year-old is dead after being shot and killed at the Maple Ridge apartment complex in Rock Island. The Rock Island Police Department says the shooting occurred around 4:45 this afternoon. The victim was taken to Unity Point Medical Center where he died. No arrests have been made yet. Anyone with information related to the case is asked to contact the Rock Island Police Department. And a 90-year-old is dead after being rear-ended in Lee County, Iowa last night. According to Iowa State Patrol, a 19-year-old hit the 90-year-old's vehicle, causing it to roll and ejecting the driver. The 19-year-old was transported to Southeast Iowa Regional Medical Center with injuries. Names are being withheld at the moment. Both vehicles were traveling northbound on US 61 near 165th Street. The accident remains under investigation by the Iowa State Patrol. And in a shocking story out of Rock Island, while on a field trip Friday to the Rock Island Police Department, a fifth grader from Eugene Field Elementary School was touring a holding cell when he found a handgun inside of a pillow. According to the Rock Island Police Department, the student alerted staff who immediately took possession of the weapon. The gun was determined to be unloaded and stolen from a burglary in Milan in 2022. Interim Police Chief Tim McCloud releasing a statement today saying in part, quote, "We make no excuse for this mistake as we work to determine what actions or inactions contributed to this unfortunate situation." Just a few hours ago, the team behind the Moline Riverfront redesign ended its final community input meeting. They presented plans based on suggestions from residents and gathered even more ideas. Maddie France shows us how the project is about making the area look more pretty. And the design team still wants your feedback on the Riverfront redesign plans. You can find more details about the project and the link to a digital survey on our website, WQAD.com. We're joined now by Evan Bunkers in the Weather Center. And Evan, already in Prophetstown, we are seeing northern lights.
Great out there
Look
tonight. Yeah, and it's going to be a great night for viewing of the northern lights. We have those clear skies.
Ready, thank you, Evan. The Quad Cities got a chance to enjoy some bug delicacies this evening. Nescafe in Rock Island hosted a food tasting event, well, credits to that young man there, of edible insects. Now, dishes included pizza flatbread with cricket powder, deviled eggs with ants, and peanut butter chocolate buckeyes with ants. Those buckeyes sounded really good before they added the ants in there, but it's estimated 80% of the world's nations eat insects, and Chef Joseph Yoon says it brings him joy to see people try these delicious dishes. And get this, there are more than 2,000 species of edible insects. Well, today, families got to do some last-minute Mother's Day shopping in Moline. It was for the second annual Hey Mom pop-up shop event at the Vibrant Coffee House and Kitchen. There were 6 vendors there selling a wide variety of gifts from clothes to decorations. And there was also live music. Organizers say this event supports local businesses. Organizers say they're hoping to get more vendors for next year. And this weekend, the Bow Arts Fair is taking over the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. Around 75 artists are displaying their work with everything from paintings to pottery. Proceeds from the event fund exhibits and educational programs at the Figge Art Museum. This is the 71st year of the event. Union workers for Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern are picketing against the railroad for paid sick leave. They claim the company doesn't provide them that benefit. About half a dozen picketers showed up to the Quinlan Court in Davenport, urging CPKC to approve paid sick days.
They deserve sick days. When a manager gets sick, he can stay at home and work from home that day. If an office worker gets sick, they can work from home too. These guys, they can't swing a sledgehammer and build railroad tracks from home.
We received a statement from CPKC that reads in part, quote, "Not all collective agreements are or will be the same. CPKC has 65 collective bargaining agreements in the U.S. Each one is different and nuanced and are all the result of the collective bargaining process. The CPKC and its unions have sick days included in multiple collective bargaining agreements in the United States." OSF Healthcare plans to merge with another local hospital seeking financial support. According to a statement today, OSF and Dixon, Illinois-based Catherine Shaw Bethea Hospital are in negotiations for a full merger. OSF says it plans to invest $40 million to renovate KSB, improve access to medical care, and provide education. The two organizations will spend the next several months finalizing agreements and seeking the necessary regulatory approvals. Still ahead, Israel may have violated international law in Gaza. What a new report from the State Department is shedding light on and how the U.S. is involved is coming up. Very happy to hear we have another night for the Northern Lights.
Yes.
I was going to get out there last night. Honestly, I just fell asleep. But
I'm not going to be a slacker tonight. I'm going to go look for them.
I mean, after the 10 o'clock, it's a kind of perfect timing.
It
says
is.
Midnight is a great time to go and view them. So.
And get away from the Quad Cities so you can see. Yep.
Out of the metro.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want that light pollution.
Yep, none of that.
Yes, thank you, Evan. Still ahead, a new report shows Israel may have violated international law in Gaza. How the U.S. is involved and what President Biden is saying is next. A newly released report from the State Department is shedding light on whether Israel may have violated international law over its use of U.S. weapons on Gaza. ABC's Marcus Moore joins us from Tel Aviv with the latest. Iowa Attorney General Brenna Bird is launching an anti-Semitism task force. She made the announcement Friday during a press conference at the Holocaust Memorial in the Capitol. The task force's goal is to collect information, provide training, and work with local law enforcement to stop hate against Jewish people in Iowa. Bird says she opposes any and all hate against the Jewish community. And we received some incredible pictures of the Northern Lights from you all. Take a look at these. These are from Leslie, Villapando, and Donahue, Iowa. Just such incredible, vibrant colors. Evan, I know we're going to try to check these out after the show tonight. This picture here is from Pete McHale near Midsville, Illinois. And Evan, a solar eclipse and the Northern Lights just about a month apart from each other. We can't really ask for any more than that.
That's the jackpot right
know,
there.
it really
It's
is.
gorgeous, and tonight's the perfect night to go out there and see it because tomorrow night doesn't look as good.
Okay.
So we are tracking great weather.
I was happy I was able to take advantage of this morning's good weather. Got some yard work done, so
Got some colors,
got a
too.
little bit of color. So yeah, it's all good out there. Thank you, Evan. Still ahead, serving up a three-peat. Could an All-Iman tennis player continue his dominance on the tennis courts? That's up next in News 8 Sports.